Willie D Live.
What's up, family? After being arrested for domestic violence for beating on her boyfriend, fellow track star Christian Coleman, Sha'Carri Richardson has broken her silence. In a nutshell, she says she plans to hold herself fully accountable for her actions. I ain't got no problem with that. In an Instagram stories video, Sha'Carri talked about self-accountability, reflection, a lot of understanding of not putting herself in compromising situations with somebody that she have a deep care and appreciation for as well. She said, I see myself. I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and in my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. She said, so my only thing is, I want to be more, not just only for myself, for my family, for my fans. I overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up, and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater. But you gotta go through in order to get there, she continued. I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all. One love, much love. Y'all be blessed. Y'all cool with that? I was cool with it for the most part, but that was a glaring omission. She talked about doing the right thing for her family, being better for her fans, but she didn't say anything about Christian, the guy who caught hands. She must have got wind of what people were saying about that, because on Tuesday morning, she followed up that message with this. I apologize to Christian, she declared. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in the past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it. The message continued to read, I love him, and to him, I can't apologize enough. My apology should be as loud as my actions. Honestly, louder. To Christian, I love you and I am sorry. After the news broke of her arrest, Christian immediately offered support for Sha'Carri. As previously reported, he declined to press charges and informed police officers that he did not want to be considered a victim. For me personally, I feel like it was a sucky situation all around, Christian explained. I don't feel like she should have been arrested. I mean, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. She has things she needs to work on for herself. So do I, so do you, so does everybody. But I'm the type of guy who's in the business of extending grace and mercy and love. I hate the narrative too. It's so negative. She's a human being and a great person. We've been able to be really good teammates all year. She's the best female athlete in the world. She's the best female athlete in the world. I see it every day. Okay, Christian, assuming that's true, what does Sha'Carri being the best female athlete in the world have to do with this domestic violence issue? Look, fam, I'm pulling for them. I really am. But Christian sounds like to me that he has battered man syndrome. This is how women who get beat up sound. I'm pulling for Sha'Carri. That's why I say she needs therapy. I like to see her deal with that. And I think she can deal with it. She'll overcome it. One thing about it is that she did accept responsibility. She is holding herself accountable. She knows what she did was wrong. And so, at the very least, she's acknowledged that she has a problem. And that is the first step into solving a problem, is to first and foremost realize that you do have a problem. I'm pulling for her. I'm pulling for her. And this is why I say she needs therapy. If I wasn't pulling for her, I would just clown her and then just keep it moving. But no, I think if she goes to therapy, she'll be all right. I think Sha'Carri Richardson is a good person. I think she has a good heart. But like many of us, she's been traumatized. And like many of us, she's going to have to figure it out. Unfortunately for us who have been traumatized, hell, damn near everybody's been traumatized, you're still going to be held accountable. You still are responsible for your actions. You're not going to be able to go into a courtroom and tell a judge that because you were misused or abused or neglected, that you became violent or you did this or you did that. They're not going to want to hear it. They are going to punish you. They're not going to give you any grace. They're going to punish you. They're not going to show you any mercy because first and foremost, they were not hired to show you mercy. They were hired to not show you mercy. So you got to keep that in mind when going into these courtrooms and stuff, because while that might work well with fans saying that you were traumatized, and fans might say, okay, give her a break. That's not going to work when you walk into a courtroom. While that might work with mama or daddy or a family member or even a loved one, your significant other, having empathy for you and what you went through. It's not going to work when you walk into that courtroom. In that courtroom, you are going to get taxed. They will punish you. They will give you 50 years and not lose one wink of sleep. In fact, they'll give you 100 years and forget that they gave them to you. Yeah. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.